Good morning, children. Who are children here? Can I hear the sound? Good morning, children.
Good morning.
Happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath.
I can feel that you are very happy today, right? So, I know you all love story. Yes? Do you know the books of the Bible? Books of the Bible? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth. You all know, right? Have you heard about Kings? Kings? Books of the Bible. There is a book called King. And it is volume 1 and volume 2. But we call it as a first king, second king. And today we are not going to learn about a king, but we are going to learn about a man named Elijah. About whom we are going to learn? Elijah. Okay? After Queen Jezebel threat for death to Elijah, he ran into the mountain and he was hiding in the cave. Who lives in the caves? Animals, right? Wild animals. But can you imagine? Elijah was hiding in the caves and suddenly there is a big whooshing sound. And the wind comes. And the wind Can you imagine the loud whooshing sound of wind passes and touches the face of Elijah? And Elijah wonders, who is this strange wind? And asking, God, is that you? Then again there was no response from the wind, and another voice started coming. What sound is that? There is an earthquake. There is a rolling of stones from the mountain. The rocks falling down. And there is another loud voice coming, and Elijah is listening. There was an earthquake. And Elijah is asking to God, God, is that you in the earthquake? Is that you who is making sound? Then there is another sound. What is that happening? There is a stomping sound. Elijah is confused now. Who is making all this sound? What it is trying to tell me? And there is another sound coming. What is that? That is a burning and crackling sound. Have you been close to the burning fire? Have you been close? No, right? You know why? Because it will burn you. Do you want to get burned? No, right? Now Elijah is asking again, God, is that you? Then finally he could not hear any sound. He is wondering, God was not there in the wind. God was not there in the earthquake, right? Now God is not there in the fire. Then there is a small sound coming and telling, listen. What is that? You got it right.
Fire.
Yes, very good. So, now God is asking, trying to talk to Elijah, but Elijah is not knowing who is that, what to do, what to ask. Now again, when everything, the storm went, and there was a crackling sound of fire, Elijah covered his face, and then he says, God, is that you? But God, there was a sound, shh. And there was a sound coming, saying, Elijah, I want you to know why I have come to you. Now, children, the story ends here. But you know what? When we are silent, we are able to hear God's voice. And God says, when we are silent and in peace, when we are having a lot of troubles, when you are angry, do you think God will speak When you are angry, your mind is loud, your mouth is loud, right? How do you respond to parents, or parents respond to you when the work is not done or they want? If you are not studying, how does your parents call you? If you are not listening again and again, what do they call you? I said to study, right? And how do you respond? I'm studying. Do you say that? What if you say, okay Mama, I will study. Okay Daddy, I will study. Okay? When you hear the loud voice, doesn't mean God is there. But when you're keeping quiet, silent, God will be there. Isaiah 6:8 says, Then I heard a voice from the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? Whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Then I said, Here am I, Lord, send me. So will you say to God, I am here for you? Yes? If God is asking you, will you go for me? Will you say yes or no? Yes. If your mama says, please do this work and study hard, what will you say, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, all of you will say yes from now on? Yes, okay. May God bless all of you to listen quietly, attentively, because God loves those who pays attention to His voice, because He will give us the task to go forward and live in our life successfully. Thank you all. May you go back to your place.